Hail to all you magnificent bastards and bastards out there in TV land. Always good to see you. Always good to see you. Hail, Alfonso Riley. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining me this morning. I'm gonna get some work done. I'm working on a Laughing Rogue piece. You go to laughingrogue.com. Laughing Rogue Games, lots of fun stuff. Slaughterville, fantastic fun game. See if you can survive the horror movie. You know, it's fun stuff. It's fun stuff. It's fun stuff. Good games and whatnot. And games are great, man. Games are great. Oh, we got all sorts of fun stuff going on in the background. Hold on one second. I gotta check the interwebs. I just got buzzed. Buzz. Yes, sir. Yes. I am right now. There we go. Okay, cool. Just responding to some communications going on there in the background. I told folks, hey, if you want to come up and join and talk some, we'll talk about some positive stuff, man. There's so much negative stuff going on out there, I'm not pooping on anybody's brand here. But hey, I do enjoy a little bit of blood sports from time to time, but no, I'm not in the mood for it today. I'm just not. Yeah, I'm just like, I'm good to go. Gosh, this has just gotten out of control as I am looking at stuff. So let me switch gears here, show you what I'm working on. So yeah, this is for Laughing Rogue Games. I've been doing this up so many different layers, as you can see. Oh, you might not be able to see down in the corner. Oh yeah, you can see. So many layers, because for tabletop games and stuff like that, you want as much reusable graphics as humanly possible. So I've kind of broken everything down. Of course, my cat, who is in bonk horny jail, wants all the attention right now. So hey, if you want to help pay that cat's bail, I mean, dude, I've got him. He's got like one of those little little. It's not little. It's like 10 feet by 10 feet by 6 feet. Little what do you call those things? It's like an enclosure. But until I can get him neutered, he will stay in bonk horny jail. So if you want to contribute to him getting out of horny jail, PayPal is in the description below. Help pay that cat's bond. Good morning, James Lee. Good to see you out there. Creator of the Steins, please feel free. If you have a wrench, please feel free to drop links to cool stuff, because that's the primary reason I give out those wrenches. Too many uhs this morning. Holy moly. Like I never participated in Toastmasters or something. So, all right, let's see here. I'm going to, so the next, what I'm doing here, pardon me, is I am adding in a whole bunch of office environment type stuff. And that is the environment that's supposed to take place in. So I've got all these elements here that are indicative to the game. And next, so once again with the uhs, gotta knock out those uhs, all these, like, these, see, there I go. There I did it again. All of those subconscious sentence extenders. They're poo-poo. They're doo-doo. Oh, don't forget the https:// when you're dropping your links. Otherwise, YouTube will not recognize it as a link. YouTube is not that smart. So, with that, I'm going to go ahead and get started on this. I'm just making sure that everything is where it needs to be. Oh, that's right. I needed to label this layer as water cooler. That I need to put that in there. And later I will go over and check the values of all this fun stuff. Yo, Woodrow, what's up? What is up? I was even thinking of starting a show called Comics Without Borders. Yes, a little bit of a play on terminology there. A little bit of fun. There we go with the ums again. Ums are dumb. So let's see here. Let's get this in here at the right layer and whatnot, and start getting our water cooler painted in outside of my normal wheelhouse here. This is definitely outside of my normal wheelhouse. Digital painting, but a debt is a debt, and I honor it to the best of my ability. And if somebody says, "Hey, I want something outside of your wheelhouse," if I am able to deliver, I'll do it. I'll do it. I will do it. Gonna kind of get in some basic shapes here. I have to look over. Ah, there we go. Yes, that meme totally works. Woodrow says, I have all sorts of ums. I'm trying to work out of my speech patterns. It's hard to cut those audible thought breaks out. It's true. It's true. And I do recommend to folks trying to do that, go look up your local Toastmasters. I mean, all they do is they get together and do speeches at each other, right? But it's all in the attempt to be better at public speaking, to be a better communicator. And I appreciate that. I do. I'm gonna lay down some flats here, some basic shapes. I've removed our hot blonde. I know, she was the eye candy. And I'll bring her back. I want to lay down some base shapes here, so I've got some stuff to work with. I want to thank you all again. Thank you very much for coming to join and keep me company as I get some work done. There it goes with the ums again. But hey, that's what we're doing, right? We get out here and we practice. ABP, right? Always be practicing, always be promoting. Speaking of promoting, make sure you go click that link in the description to sign up for the Neon Revenant. As of September 1st, I am focusing like a laser on getting that done. We have such an incredible staff on that project with amazing covers by Corey Barton, Renee Strakansky. Hopefully I hadn't butchered it that time. And there goes the Uz again. And Mike McMahon. I gotta talk to that guy and ask him how to properly say his name. If somebody in the chat would spell it out for me phonetically, be your best friend. All right, so there it goes again. course, as we get into, since our primary light source here is very warm, as we get into shadows, we get colder. We get colder. Normally, when I do digital painting, I like to work on one layer. I'm not accustomed to working on multiple layers. I'm not practiced on the various cheats. I mean, dude, you watch some of these. You watch some of these digital painters. They'll blow your mind. Oh my goodness. I did over 10 hours of remedial study on painting. And of course, my primary go-to source is analog painting. But when you go look up that stuff, you get a lot of digital. You get a lot of digital folks doing stuff. And so, yeah, that's nearly the same value right there. Train your eyes to see values. Yeah, that is a thing. Yo, good morning, Comics Mate. Comics Mate, you are looking at, and you, by the way, that's a great channel. Dean, please drop the link to your channel. Folks are not following you. Great video, by the way. I really enjoyed it. 5 comics that Dean enjoys. That was a real fun one. I love that one. Good morning, Lord Sandwich. Good morning, John Apple. Good morning. Good morning. And, you know, speaking of positivity, right? So in the back rooms, I said, hey, I want to talk about some positive stuff. Dude, the latest video came from Comics Mate where he lays out 5 comics that he absolutely loves and recommends. Dude, I found 4 new comics, including two mainstream titles that really caught my eye, and I appreciate that. Especially one of them, dude, one of them is going to knock your socks off. To find out what I'm talking about, go watch that video for real. Great stuff. Yes. Good with the good YouTube link. Go. Yeah. Sprinkles and positivity channel. Yeah. It's good to be critical. And in order to give it, and I feel that to communicate criticality effectively, you have to have a contrasting point where what is good. And that video is chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. There was not a single book up there where I didn't look at the artwork and your description of the story and I was like, I'm not interested. No, I'm genuinely interested. And one of them's a Batman title. I've been burnt out on superheroes for almost 30 years. I'm just like, I don't care. I really don't care. But holy moly, I actually care about that one. That one looks really good. The artwork looks great. The story, the premise of the story seems really good. Like, wow. You know, so, well, see, there I go with it. I get rid of those ums and all that stuff. Get this in here a little crude, a little rough. Like painting is a lot like sculpting. It's a lot of whittling. It's a lot of controlling chaos. It's a lot of fun. I actually enjoy digital painting. I've found a new appreciation for. Okay, so because this thing right there is a bit see-through, I'm gonna reduce my brush size yet again, and we're gonna bring some stuff down here, toss in some highlights and background colors and stuff like that into this. just to kind of, we're going to reduce it, cool it, and desaturate it. Now that seems like I'm going the wrong direction, but that's okay. We're gonna roll with it. We're gonna roll with it. No ragreets. You feel me? See if I inked it up a little bit. Yeah, I think that's a little better. Yeah, that's a little better. So I think so. Definitely go check out that latest video. Do go check out all his videos, but you know, especially that latest one that gets the Tank Ferret seal of approval. That one was awesome. And Dean, I hope you check out that book that I commented, and make sure you leave a comment too. 3 words or more, folks. You wanna help out your favorite channels that are posting their uploaded content. Leave a comment that is 3 words or more, right? Dropping an emoji does help too. It does. This is just how YouTube's algorithms work. There I go with the uhs and ums and all that stupid stuff again. I'm working it out. I'm working it out, folks. Have some patience. Just stay with me. Don't abandon me. Oh Lord. Yep. That's how we roll. So production schedules and the like. I did not get Apex Predator done in time. Most unfortunate. So, and I have to switch gears. I've run up and against deadline. It's time for me to get working on Neon Revenant, Rock Hard Comics. That will be coming. There's the sign up link in the description below. And whatnot. So let's see here. We're going to sprinkle in a little bit of base color here to get this going right. Real light, real light. I'm using a rake oil painting brush that I found on Clip Studio for free. And I really like it. It does kind of, I get like a painterly feel. I don't do a lot of painting. I should do more painting. I really should. Yes, it is an explosive. Thank you, John. It is an explosive. It's an explosive game, and I keep meaning to ask Chris Brown of Laughing Rogue Studios what he gave me permission. He really gave me permission and his blessing to work on this live and whatnot. But I'm not 100% clear on what I can say about the project as a whole. So, and I keep meaning to communicate and ask, hey, what can I say regarding this? So we're gonna draw in a water line right there. We're just gonna have it splashing up on the inside, lightly painted in, real lightly. And I do want to, because the game it sounds fun, and Laughing Rogue Games puts out good games. They are fun. They are fun. They are fun. Like Slaughterville is most popular title. Is basically, can you survive a horror movie? The game. And that's a lot of It's a fun one. It's a fun one. It really is. Yo, good morning, Marinus Cosmonaut Comics. Good to see you. Good to see you. Always good. Always good. Oh, for those of you who think you're following me on X and you're still following my old Tank Ferret art account, you're not following me on X. I lost access to that Tank Ferret art account. I lost access to the email that controls that account. When my dog passed away last year, things got real chaotic, and I lost access to the account. I lost the email, I lost my little booklet that has all my email passwords. I lost access to a lot of stuff, and through time and time again of getting timed out, having to guess passwords, and I've got two-step authentication, which I never updated. Like, I update my passwords between 3 and 6 months, usually on average about every 4 months, just to stay ahead of data breaches, because they happen. It's inevitable. They happen. And I lost it. It's unfortunate, but it happened. So make sure you're following me at Spare Tank, which I'm not gonna lie, I was surprised that wasn't taken on X. I was pleasantly surprised to see that was available. I was actually most entertained that was still available. All right, we're going to down a little bit, get those values down. Get some good shading there. I see. Made a mistake. That's okay, because we are digitally painting. There's no mistakes, only happy accidents. Right? Isn't that how the meme goes? No mistakes, only happy accidents. Good morning, Doc. Oh, see, now I'm under pressure because here I am digitally painting, and there's an actual painter in the audience. He's gonna be telling me I'm a dookie face. I know it. He gonna call me names. He gonna call me names, and he gonna poke fun at me, and he gonna bite me and throw me in the closet. All right, we're gonna, let's see here. Straight line on my color wheel. Desaturate just a little bit. No, that's too high of a value. No, that's right, because I want to do a little highlighting there. Come back over that. Gotta define that a little better. But it's all good to see you, Doc. Good to see you, Doc. Good to see you. Doing a little something for the Laughing Rogue. Element by element. Of course, when I'm painting digitally, I like to paint on one layer because then I can play with colors. It's better. It's easier for me to kind of blend things in a little bit. But it is what it is. And whatnot. So it is what it is. If anybody wants to come up here on the panel and come hang out, just let me know. Hit me up, and I'll step back for a second and shoot you a link. Shoot a link. That in there. Good. Starting to come together. And this is one of the reasons why I like to paint on the same layer, because it's painting on a single layer is a lot like doing wet on wet painting, which is I really enjoy doing. Painting on separate layers is more akin to painting wet on dry. You're picking up what I'm putting down there. Let me see what we got here. Yeah, okay. So 1 second, folks. I'm gonna go drop this link into some DMs. I'm gonna drop this link into some DMs. And first off, oh yes, there we go. Okay, yeah, got some awesome people. You know what? I'm gonna go just for simplicity's sake because people are they're in this. They're in a we share a secret whisper network where we actually talk really cool things about other creators and whatnot. We mostly just give each other a hard time. I'm going to go ahead and drop it in there. It's a good confidential group. Link for the show over there. And then go give the other link out right there. Boop. I say boop. Holy moly, Doc. Is that the first time that we've actually communicated on this account? Okay. Oh, there I got another guy. So I'm gonna go drop him the link. See, this is why I need a co-host. Somebody to help me. Let's see here. We've got the evil
to talk smack. What?
Yeah, that's right. Hey,
man.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Pretty good.
Dude, I am loving your inks on Michael Ortiz's work, dude.
Oh yeah, I finally got a response back from him. He loved it too. It made my day.
Oh yeah, I saw, dude. That's so good. That is so good.
I think I'm gonna save that text for posterity's sake.
Right, frame it, print it out, and frame it.
Keep it right by my desk so that whenever I'm feeling bad about myself, I can look at that and say, "Hey, look, you're not a complete screw up after all."
Right. You know, sometimes you need a good pat on the back to let you know you're headed in the right direction.
Yes.
There we go.
Or at least
what's up, Doc?
Something.
What's cooking?
How's it going?
How you doing, brother?
What's going on?
You come here to ridicule my crap painting skills?
No, I came to fuss at you. Why don't I have a wrench? The hell?
You don't have a wrench?
Son of a gun.
What? Holy moly!
How dare you, sir?
Let me fix that. That's an out point. Yeah. No. There we go. Here, now you're wrenched, good sir. Holy moly! I apologize. That's a
happy accident.
That's an out point. Happy accident. Uh-oh. Oh, hold on. Let's see here. I've got another commo coming in. I gotta remember that since the latest YouTube app update doesn't allow me to do like picture in picture and let me like tab out of YouTube and to go do another app while still keeping the video, that because that's why I'm trying to monitor the chat via that way. Life with only one monitor is hard.
It is hard. when you get used to more than one monitor and then suddenly find yourself going back to just one, it's like you lost a limb.
Oh, see, here, let me go. And I got another awesome guy who wants the link. He's got an active campaign, which is, I think it only has like 1 day left. Elliot Rodriguez. Yeah. Yeah. Elliot Rodriguez.
What?
Yeah, no. Ominous, man. I've been watching this dude level up for a hot minute. Here we go. We got James Lee. What's up, dude?
Oh, not much. Not much.
What's going on, James?
It's good to see you. Good to see you. So yeah, I'm thinking of putting together a show called Comics Without Borders, and where we can talk about stuff we like, despite any kind of the tribalism, whether it's Kickstarter, IndieGoGo, Fund My Comic, whether they're for this group, against this group. None of that comes into play. It would be where the book would be judged solely upon its merits.
Excuse me. You know what you call a comic without a border? I mean, it's a mural, isn't it?
Pretty much.
That's a commercial art joke. It's a hurdy her. When a hurdy her. When a hurdy her.
Oh my goodness! I needed to be able to converse with people to get myself going. I've been dragging all morning.
Oh, I feel it, man. That's why I went live today.
Mm-hmm.
Because yesterday I was supposed to be on the Hump Day show last night, and I mailed off my grotesquely overdue commissions for Rex, and when I got back, because that was like I'm out of shape, and that was like
You said my,
that was like my my fourth trip out of the house. I had my flabby ass had had done 10 miles of walking that day, and so I was like, "Ooh, I'm gonna get a nap." And I have for shows that I go on a regular basis, I have alarms set up on a schedule.
Mm-hmm.
So that way I have plenty of time. Like, oh shoot, I got to go do this show. Let me grab a smoke or grab a bite, get some coffee, whatever it is I need to do to get ready for the show, and I still have plenty of time to be there in the back as early as possible, so I don't miss out on anything. And
Justin Belmont in the house. What's up, Justin?
Yo, Justin. Oh, are you in the back, dude? Okay. I sent you.
Courtney is here. Hello, Courtney.
Oh, and her Fellowship of Outlaws. I love that wherever Courtney goes, she brings the party with her.
She's not just one viewer.
That's right.
She counts as more than one viewer. YouTube needs to get a handle on this.
Yeah, for real, YouTube. Like, what the hell's wrong with you?
Courtney should be able to just plug in whatever number she wants and say, this many viewers are here.
Yes.
Hey, Tank.
What's up, man?
You want to see the secret to my drawing Superman's face?
Oh yeah. Hold on. Let me full screen you here.
Oh, you're gonna love this one.
What happened?
No, I'm fixing to share a screen with you. But check this out.
All right. Yeah, you're big.
No. But look, I just sent you. I just shared my screen.
Oh. Boom. Wow. Hey, that is great.
The ultimate
Dude, style.
panel of Superman.
This stuff right here, when we're doing the fan art shows, right? Like the studio, Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern, or Saturdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, not, it's one of those S words. Saturdays at 7 p.m. Eastern over on the Dawn, at Dawn Draws Stuff here on YouTube. When I tell artists, I'm like, hey, send me character studies. Send me your turnarounds. This stuff is what I'm talking about. This makes sure that everybody can produce something that is on brand. Because you get to see, like, yeah, he's got a skinny face. It's
you know how old this is?
How old?
This is 1980s.
I was gonna say this looks like from the old DC Comics style guide.
It's Kerry Gamble.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay.
This was and until they went to the mullet.
I never cared for Superman with a mullet.
Yeah.
I like
Not
to
sure
joke that
why that was
mullets.
ever socially acceptable.
No. You think that after he wakes up from regenerating, like he'd get a haircut, hippie.
Um, I kind of worked. I worked on the Batman, so here's the Batman. You can see.
Dude, that one's coming out good, man. I'm enjoying that.
So, but my pins have dried up, so I got to wait till tomorrow to get where I can start inking them. And this is the Superman. This is the Superman I'm working on right now.
Nice.
So,
Nice.
yeah, I
I'm
took a couple of
enjoying
days off because I got that con coming up. So setups tomorrow, and then the show Saturday and Sunday.
Okay.
So,
Well, I want to thank everybody out there in the audience for joining us today, for jumping in and keeping all of us nerds company while we do nerd things. I do greatly appreciate it. Y'all are you guys are the real heroes. You're the real rock stars. Let's be real.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I got to get this. I got to get this done, but I can't be in a rush. I've put a lot of time into it. I'm not complaining. I put a lot of time into it, but it's got to get done. It's got to get out. So that is my goal today. I wanted to get this done yesterday, but like I said, I went to go take a nap and I just zonked, man.
dude, I've had that. I've had that done to me before. You know,
Yeah, I do have.
It's not.
Sorry, go ahead.
You know, it's something that happens to us, and now that we are older, you know, we gotta watch out for father time.
Well, here the real issue is that I'm not getting enough exercise, and by that I mean that I exercise maybe once a week, and that's not me. I'm one of those guys that I've been physically fit most of my life, even when I was quote unquote out of shape. I was still I could still pass the presidential physical fitness test.
And now,
Now,
Now you're still a shape.
I was gonna
So
say
technically,
now.
you're not out of shape.
Yeah, well, I'm not even round. I got a
Oh.
little pudge in the middle, but I've got sticks for arms and legs at this point, as far as I'm concerned.
so how old are you now, Tank?
I'm 48,
Oh,
and it's very important for me to to get regular exercise. My
Shoot some
dad,
life around the house more, you'll be fine.
my dad laughed at COVID because he eats healthy and he gets nearly 80 years old, and he still every week he gets in 9 holes of golf and carries his clubs.
Damn.
And that's definitely
I drink
something.
9 cups of coffee and I carry my own mug
Well, hey, that
every
12-ounce
damn
curls
day.
are curls.
Every day is what I'm saying.
well,
Right.
I'll put it like this: I am 54, still have dark hair. I weigh 175 pounds, and I put in 15 to 20,000 steps a day, 6 days a
Good.
week.
Good.
And I lift weights 3 times a week.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I do none of
I've
that. I do none of that.
I've I've started the kids. I've started teaching the kids martial arts,
How's
and
that going?
it good. Especially with teenage boys, they need the physical outlet. And
Until
next
they
year,
start throat
all
punching
of
each other.
well, hey, what's really funny is that because they're boys and they're all very close in age, there's always been a bit of what do you call that friction at times,
Mhm.
you know, sibling rivalry, and it's getting less. Like it's definitely it's getting less, and they're getting much more well tempered.
They're learning,
As
so you're teaching them discipline.
Yeah, they're getting the discipline. I mean, we haven't even I've only been teaching them for a couple months now, and they're on a slow program, and because I don't have them on my lightning fast program, but I have them on the slow program, and we haven't even gone into offense. We've been matrixing all the blocks, and the only attacks that they've learned right now are what we call goon attacks. And I call them the goon attacks because they're like kind of like what a comic book goon throws at the superhero in the books, right? They're just absolutely garbage. But they're done that way to be the proper gradient to teach, right? You have to teach them how to do the obvious stuff. And this is often like the type of attack that somebody who's unskilled would do as well, right? Teach them all that proper stuff. And so you know, they're doing that right now as far as like their offense goes. But we've been going through various blocks all the way from like kung fu to karate. I've got multiple black belts, so and overall in my school I'm a 4th degree master instructor, and I believe that your martial art is something personal, right? I don't believe in any style superiority or anything of the sort. I think that's actually kind of silly. Style superiority. I'm like, well, depends on who's using it.
Well, yeah, every
Right.
style has its weakness. The more you know, the better off you are.
Absolutely. The more diverse and more varied your toolbox is, the better you're equipped. And is my philosophy, and that's part of like our school, which is the monster martial arts system developed by Al Case. The philosophy is make your art better, right? Make your art better, and whatnot, and that's ultimately where you really want to be. Is you want to be competent. You want to be able to defend yourself and defend those around you, and you'll find that as your skill increases, your that bad stuff doesn't happen around you quite as much. It's kind of weird. It's almost supernatural.
There's an aura of confidence with which you carry yourself.
Yeah.
You know how to defend yourself that the jackals of the world can pick up on. They read it. They know. Don't fuck with that guy.
Yeah, there's a primal sense to it.
Yeah,
Yep.
they look and they see an apex predator. They're like, yeah, well, no, we don't fuck with that guy.
Yeah, we're not messing with that. And
Now,
rightly so.
of course, there's exceptions to the rule always, but and
Hey,
that falls under the heading of the FAFO. You fuck around, you find out.
Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, that's when they start getting into FAFO principle,
Right.
FAFO theory.
Yeah.
FAFO theory.
FAFO theory is one of my favorite new things in that I have expanded it to include things like Cracker Barrel pulled a FAFO. You know,
Dude, yeah.
they said, hey, we're going to go full Bud Light. And then they went, oh, we lost $100 million overnight. Maybe we won't do that.
You know what's really funny is they changed their logo like a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it was just terrible branding. One, and I thought it was just awful because it was bland. it was Solus, which is not the Cracker Barrel brand.
Right.
The Cracker Barrel brand is Americana.
It's rural Americana.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
Heartland Americana.
What's up, Razzie? Yeah. and-
Yo, Risey Lee,
now.
what's up, brother? Hail
Before-
Raven.
I looked at this new logo. It was so basic. It was
Yeah.
worse than white girls fiending for pumpkin spice.
Yeah. This is.
Yeah.
But this is not, by the way, the victory that those are socially conservative think it is.
No,
All
it's
they
not.
did was change the logo back. They're still going to start selling alcohol. They still remodeled the stores. They still put heart healthy options on a place that was supposed to be the most unhealthy comfort food you could possibly get.
No,
Yeah,
that's
that's the
Waffle
whole-
House.
None of that changed.
No, that's Waffle House.
Well, I'm just saying that none of that changed. So
Yeah,
it's
Waffle House said they weren't going to change any of their stuff
right.
either.
It's not the victory that people think it is.
Yeah, no, it's
But-
it's real funny.
Hey, well, let's
that,
be truthful here for a second. How many of us have actually in the last year ate at Cracker Barrel?
I don't even
Maybe,
have one near
maybe
me.
2 or 3 times. I mean, I'm not consistent with it.
I go whenever there's one near where I'm traveling. There's not one here where I'm at.
Yeah, there's a
Given the
couple.
opportunity, I do go because their country fried steak is off the chain. And by the way, note for those of you outside of the South, it's not chicken fried steak. I don't know where you got that from. It's country fried steak. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
I've always called
I'm
it chicken
with you.
fried steak.
Hey, what?
You heard
Country
me?
fried steak.
You heard me?
Uncultured savages. Why would you call it that?
I'm the South, you know?
Chicken fried steak. It's a steak. Chicken has nothing to do with it.
Yeah, it's country fried steak, and it's one of the greatest American inventions since German chocolate cake.
Yeah,
I
you
think the
think-
only time I've ever been there for like breakfast food.
Yeah,
But,
country fried steak, oh, so good. And that was invented during the Great Depression in order to take terrible meat and make it into small amounts of terrible meat and make it into a large, delicious meal.
That's right. Because if you put enough batter on something and season it and fry it, you can eat it. Hey, what's up, Tree Goblin?
Oi, oi, Tree Goblin. Good to see you.
Well, I mean, the food in the UK is basically the same thing, Tree Goblin. The difference is we season ours.
Well, hey, it's so funny too because I was talking with a buddy of mine about the history of British cuisine, and they were complaining about British cuisine. I'm like, actually, if you go to fine dining in the UK, they still have, like, they don't eat what you will find at your corner store. They eat like amazing British cuisine. Before World War II was world renowned. Then, because of Germany blockading the country, they couldn't get spice because they couldn't get all the spices and all these exotic ingredients which the great empire had acquired over the years. And it's a shame. It's a
They
shame.
built an empire on shipping spices, but they never learned how to use them. No,
Yep.
yeah, I get that. And Courtney says she loves Cornish pasties. There's a John somebody or another. He's a British chef, and I subscribe to his channel and watch him. And he makes some delicious looking stuff.
Yeah,
But he is always kind of light on the seasoning.
American comfort food is dangerous. It is, and that it makes no qualms about it. American healthy food is often devoid of flavor.
Yeah, if I woke up in a parking lot and there's 2 restaurants and one of them says we have heart healthy food, low sodium, gluten free, blah blah blah, whatever the other place is, that's where I'm going.
All
Yeah,
right,
it's
so it's
poppies.
what am I going to call this one? I'm going to call
That's
this one Cinders.
I like your subpoenas.
Yeah, I've got a whole bunch of textures and other fun stuff that I got off of what do you call it? Uh, Clip Studio, off their resources, and like there's some amazing tools that'll just expedite your creative process, like good force multipliers, right? And like this brush that I'm using right now, this one it's called Battlefield Dusts brush, and it's basically like a splatter. Like if I were to take some paint or ink and apply like a burnt out brush that's like really stiff, or I wouldn't say toothbrush because toothbrush is usually like too concentrated unless I like take a few steps back. But if I were to take a ruined brush or something like that and just kind of splatter the canvas or whatever work, I mean it gets this effect, and that's what I often look for when I am shopping for brushes. Is I want something that can emulate analog appropriately, right? And I really do, because I'm an analog artist.
Tank.
Yeah.
Is the explosion on a separate layer?
Explosions are all on separate layers. Yeah. Why? What's up?
I wanted to make a observation and suggestion to you.
Please.
The I don't know what the word I'm looking for here is. We want random in explosion.
Yeah, they're too uniform.
Yeah, they look like meatballs flying through space. So I was going to say, just use your lasso tool and grab a section of them and make them bigger and stretch them out. Just vary the size a little bit, and then use your blending tools to kind of stitch it back together.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. What I was going to do is I was going to do some digital chicanery with that anyways. But here's what I can do. See, I can edit, transform, mesh transformation, boop, increase my subdivisions on that till they're about square, and I can kind of, oops, nope, that's not what I wanted to do. You know what? No, I want to cancel.
The one on the left is okay. It's the one on the right coming from behind that table. It looks like meatballs shooting out from behind the wall.
Okay. Yeah, let me grab that one. Let me focus in on that one then. But thank you. More, I do appreciate editorial eyeballs. For real. Because I want this to be good. I want Chris to be giggling all the way to the bank like a little schoolgirl.
Yeah, Chris Brown is good people too, by the way.
He is really good people, and I really want him to have nothing but 110%.
Yeah.
Right, and give it some variance. Apply a little noise mask, so to speak. Right.
Nope.
Yeah, no, I don't. Well, I can go in and
there you go.
Here.
Or pull it the other way. Go back the other way with it.
Yeah, let me.
There you go.
Pull them in different directions.
Yep.
Yeah.
There you go.
I love this. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Now you're cooking with lard. Hey, Rick Piper's in the chat. What's up, Rick?
Yo, Rick. Everybody go check out Canadian Shield on Fun My Comic. Rick, make sure you drop that link, my friend. Unfortunately, I was unable to.
Hey, Well Red. What's up, buddy?
And hey, if oh yo, well read, what's up, dude? How you doing? How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing? Oh, nope. No, that didn't work.
Yeah, see the two big ones coming from behind the wall. They're almost the same shape, same size. Let's break that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works. There you go. Fixed. Boom.
Well,
Awesome. Thank you.
On the ninja's left hand,
Yes.
pick one of those points and kind of go up and maybe to the left a little bit.
All right. On their left hand. Yeah.
Yeah, around there. That way it looks like it's going outward.
Oh, you mean the explosion or the ninja?
That way the explosion looks like it's forcing its way out.
Yeah, I still have to do another layer on top of that ninja to kind of put him in the explosion a little bit. I'm still I gotta get to that.
That looks 1,000 times better though, pal.
Thank you. Yeah. Good. And I'm gonna do that with a little bit of the kaboomification. That's what I've labeled all of those layers. They're all labeled kaboomification A, kaboomification B. Oh shit, that's right. That one's a part of the background. Because I screwed up. But that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, that's much better there. And then I can take I know. Let's see here. See if I can do that. We're about to do an experiment. This might just turn out terribly. Oh, dude. I just discovered a new tool.
Yeah, that's how I would have done it from jump. Is that big old smudge tool?
Yeah, the liquefy tool.
Yeah. Are you in Clip or Photoshop?
I'm in Clip.
Okay. Other way with that one. Go the other direction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay. Hold on. That's kind of cool. Go ahead and give my poor GPU a chance to catch up. Yeah, I should have been going this tool the entire time. That's okay.
Yeah, what I'll do, Tank, when I'm rendering something and it starts looking like non-random and it's supposed to be organic, I'll just randomly lasso a section of it and then use that smudge tool to reshape. And then the lasso tool, you can resize it also. And it gets rid of that. It gets rid of that non-random.
I feel it. I just want to kind of bring out some of that there. Get a little bit more definition in between.
The Don in the house.
What's up? The Don. Hey, my chat's not updating.
I'm retired, sir. I don't have to work anymore.
There we go. What's up? Always good to see people out there in the chat. Well read. Giving you a wrench so you could promote yourself, bro.
Well Red doesn't promote himself.
I know. And
Well Red does everything he can do. Well Red does everything he can think of to get himself canceled.
I know. And isn't it great?
That's why he's my friend. That's why I admire him.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Hey, just a shout out real quick. We have a birthday. It's Jack Kirby's birthday today.
Hey, happy birthday, King of Comics.
Indeed, so. And by the way, condolences. And we took a loss. Mort Todd passed away. Yeah, he was. I just had him on my show a couple of months ago.
Holy cow!
And he was. God, he looked so healthy and so full of life, and it's poof gone.
Dude, it's Life is a fickle thing, isn't it?
Here today, gone tomorrow.
It's true. Okay, I think that those kaboomifications are better now. Oh, autosave. Let's go autosave. Let's go autosave. Let's go clap clap. Okay. Get this one a little more fireball looking.
Right on, Don. I'm supposed to
Heck
be
yeah.
writing right now. Don, Don, these guys are all working, and I'm supposed to be writing. And I never use that excuse. I just don't feel like it. Like if my job was working at the pencil factory, I'd have called in. I just don't feel good. So
What are you not feeling good for?
I'm old and I overdid it in the yard yesterday.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, that'll do it.
I'm waiting for the Advil and the Allegra to work.
Yeah, because I'm afraid to go crash. I've been up since yesterday.
Mm.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, and at my age, that's not good.
Yeah, no, you're not supposed. You aren't not to do that. Mhm.
Uh,
Uh,
Yeah, but
Mhm.
I wanted to make sure I got everything taken care of now, so I wouldn't have to rush tomorrow.
Right.
So I started early last night to get everything together, and I realized my bungee cords are missing.
Uh-oh.
So I had to go get
Uh-oh.
So I had to go buy some bungee cords.
Uh-oh.
Don says he'd like to jump in, but Mama Donna is sleeping.
Oh, well, let's let Mama Donna rest.
Say Mama Donna 5 times fast, and you've got yourself a hit song.
Yeah, and he's been on a holy terror this week too.
Mama Donna, Mama Donna, Mama
Do.
You know, I saw a video of that where they showed the puppeteers doing that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, from back in the day.
Mm.
That was insane because you had the guy that was doing phenomena running back and forth,
Yeah.
and he's underneath the puppet running back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, holy cow!
Phenomena. Me. Phenomena. Me. Phenomena. Phenomena.
They only did
And I
that
love
one-
how he gets. Sorry, go ahead.
They only did that one time on one show, and it stuck with everybody for like ever.
Yep.
But can you tell me which is the most popular episode from the original run? And who the guest star was?
Who?
Go take a guess.
I have no clue. I wouldn't even know where to start, man. I haven't seen the Muppet Show since I was a kid.
Not the Muppet Show. Sesame Street.
No, it's Muppet Show. The Mama, that's a Sesame Muppet Show.
No, that's Sesame Street.
No, it's not. It's the Muppet Show.
Let me clarify here. You're saying Phenomena was not Sesame Street.
Correct. I can pull it up and show you the video.
So can I, from 1968.
I also know they did it in 1970. What was it, 9 on the Muppet Show. So they did it on both shows.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. They would
Oh.
often recycle material.
Okay. So the number one show is the one with Alice Cooper.
Oh yeah.
See, he's one of the last people I would expect to ever be on a Muppet Show.
Oh, dude, if you didn't know about that show, so when they first started doing it, they were having problems getting people to come on the show. But it was like after the third episode, they got back about how much fun it was to do the show, and everybody was scrambling to get on the show.
Yeah, the original was 1969 on Sesame Street. The character's name is Bipodata. Jim Henson was, of course, doing the voice. Aired on November the 27th, 1969. So I missed it by a year.
Right? And like I said,
Alrighty then.
they also did it on the Muppet Show too. Later on.
What's
But,
up, Bionic Bra?
It shows the other thing.
All right, so let's see here. Let's go
And
ahead. We're gonna...
you did know that Big Bird actually showed up on the Muppet Show.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
All right, let me save a copy of this. Go send that off.
What's
to
up, Bionic,
Chris.
bro?
I try to link to the show so people can tune in. Oh, yeah. I just saw your message.
Bionic, bro, is on his way to Dragon Con. He's in my area.
You know what? You know what Muppet they do not use since Jim Henson died?
Kermit.
No, Kermit still goes.
Who?
Ralph the dog,
Oh,
because that was Jim's favorite Muppet. And one of his first, he actually had that Muppet before he had Kermit.
hey, Bionic, bro, where are they doing Dragon Con this year? What's the venue?
I don't know. Question. Where is... what was I doing? Oh, yeah, that's right. I was going...
I know it's in Atlanta. I mean, the venue, when it first started, it was in the Omni, and then it moved to the Hyatt, and it's been all over.
Oh, boy. It's
So wait a
almost
minute.
time for me to...
It started in the Omni, and then it went to a hotel.
Yeah, but the Hyatt's pretty freaking huge.
Wow.
And they didn't have the whole Omni for the damn thing. Come on now.
Okay. You know what I also forgot to do? I forgot to do...
Still at the Hyatt? Okay, cool. I might try to get up there.
Forgot to do that. I forgot to put in the background music.
No.
What a slacker.
Don't
Jeez.
do it.
I know.
Don't.
No, I've got background music. That's off of the Lady Serpent brand for Legion Zero music. Link in the description. So if you're looking for something fresh that's you're not going to get a copyright claim for, he's your go-to guy. As he says, we can all die of exposure together.
I'm fortunate that I have ran in music circles, including my son, so I have all the copyright-free music I want.
See, there you go. Yeah, that's coming out better. I got to add a whole bunch of more office stuff to the background here. Let me oh boy, I'm doing the secret dance in my chair right now. So I'm gonna mute myself for a minute. Anybody want to go center stage before I run off to the restroom and checking on the kids?
I'm gonna go warm my coffee up while you're doing that. So it looks like it's one of these guys.
Good excuse. John, James.
Well, I'm good.
Okay, then I will.
Yeah, you can go ahead and just stay where you're at.
Okay, I'll leave this up here for right now, and whatnot. Yeah, that's good. Some of the music on Pixabay ain't free like advertised. Dude, there's a lot of that stuff where there's a lot of channels that are like, oh, copyright free music. And
it's copyrighted.
And you they're like, you just got to register your YouTube channel with our website, but the website doesn't work, and so you end up getting claimed.
Yep.
And and
Ooh,
so
what you got? Hey, make them big.
Oh, there we go. Look at that. Wow, look at that detail, man.
Now, this is one of my team members for the book I'm working on. He's like he's like my version of like Badrock or Maul or something like that.
The strong guy.
Yeah.
I love it, dude. That's great, man. Holy moly.
Figure that. These are 11 by 14 Bristol board. I've got this was the final one, so I have the whole hero team has their own card now. I have to come up with their stats and all that for the cards and stuff that I'm thinking about doing. But figured that would be a good addition because since I have the first issue done, I figured that cards of some sort would be a good little extra to have on the campaign once I ever launch the damn thing.
Okay. All right, I'll be right back, gentlemen. I have to go use the little ferret's room and go check in on Dadland to make sure everything's running smoothly. Be right back. Until then, enjoy something. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, or thumbs this down. Leave a comment down below telling me what garbage this show really is. Thank you.
Good, he's gone. We can talk about him now.
Yeah, I know. I got a notice from your campaign, the one that had Arachnus with it, saying it had gone to print.
Yeah, my Exodus Z book.
Yeah.
Apparently, my writer has been maintaining the campaigns for those, and he's been having some troubles with our letterer, I guess. But he posted the other day that we finally got past that little hurdle, and he's getting ready to do the organize the digital copies to make sure all the I's are dotted, T's are crossed. And
so where are you going?
What do you mean?
Who are you using?
Oh, that's up to him. I don't know. I think he's a pretty big fan of Comics Wellspring. So
yeah, I'll tell you this. They really did a great job on mine.
We haven't, as far as I know, we haven't had any real problems with them. And the way I am, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
That's the way I look at it too. But no, the books they sent me, man. Ooh, I mean, it was fantastic. They turned out beautiful books, dude.
We have that one coming out here shortly, and then I have the Flesh Eaters book that I did. I'm not quite sure what the status of that is, but it's coming out pretty soon as well. Well, hopefully.
Yeah, I was gonna also ask our co-host in Crime Don. He's been posting a lot of pages of one book over on Facebook. I was like, dude, you need to quit showing all the pages off because you're gonna show the whole book off before it gets printed, and you ain't gonna have nobody buy it.
Well, that's why I've been trying to come up with images to show, or maybe like parts of a panel or something. That way I can build up interest but not spoil the surprise.
Yeah, I was like, oh, holy crap. No, I'm working on my new novel right now, and it's been a lot of fun. And I get to do a whole lot more stuff in this one than I did my vampire books. Oh, what's wrong with you, Doc? That only works for Charlie Brown.
What?
Yeah, that only works for Charlie Brown.
Scarlet Fever, Tim Olsen in the house. Raul and T-Dog is in the house. What's going on, everybody?
We could do nothing to stop them. Like spheres in the clouds, the objects lost on the frequencies.
You guys doing all right today? Out there in the chat. Hope you're having a good day.
Now, when I look at the world, I need to watch it. There are far too many lies.
Okay, I'm yawning, so I'm going to take off.
All right, James.
All right. Have a good time at the show.
It's good seeing you, Doc.
Good to see you.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, starting in October, I'll be back off on Sunday, so maybe we can start our draw streams back up over there.
There's so many draw streams going. Just jump on any of them.
Oh yeah, we were doing the one on.
Yeah, they still have that one going. Absolutely, yeah.
So. But, yeah, so
Yeah.
you know.
We'll see you around the playground.
Yeah. All right, it's good, lady.
We could do anything to stop it. There are far too many violence. We could do anything to stop it. There are far too many violence. We could do anything to stop it. There are far too many violence. We could do anything to stop it. There are far too many violence. We could do anything to stop it. Like spheres in the crowd, the objects pulse and emit our frequencies. We could do nothing to stop it.
Guess we can keep talking smack about Tank until he gets back.
I've got so many windows open, I can't figure out what the hell I'm doing.
And my phone, I'm pretty bad about leaving stuff up. Or like, I'll get an idea on something, and then before I know it, I've got 15, 20 different windows
Yes,
opened up. Why the hell was I looking that up?
Yeah. Yep, that's the. What was I doing?
Consciousness, abundance and fragile. People are only found vanishing or painful to life. Just that approach. No second despair. Where life slips away into an eternal slumber.
See, I think that explosion looks a lot better now that it looks more random.
Yep.
Looks like that one ninja in the front, though, may have had too much Taco Bell. That's why they're having that reaction.
Yep. You know, it happens. It happens. Yeah, Don. Same here. Same.
There will be nothing left.
Don is throwing out a little a little hard-won experience here. Dudes, do not buy or eat Walmart brand applesauce. Nasty. Right. So does that tie into the Taco Bell comment about the explosion here?
I have noticed though that a Walmart brand in general tends to be a little off on their flavor.
Yeah, the the wife doesn't like that I drink my sodas. So the concession is she gets the Dr. Thunder instead of Dr. Pepper. And of course it doesn't taste quite right.
Yeah.
Because nothing tastes like Dr. Pepper except Dr. Pepper.
Very true.
But I've noticed every case I've ever gotten has at least 2 crushed cans in it. It's like,
Well, they do tend to throw the stuff around.
yeah.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Shh, stop
I
talking
had
about
to,
him, Doc.
Oh man, I missed all the good stuff.
Go on, get away from them grits. Get.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to make sure that the instructions were good for the children's. They got their tasks they have to get done. Now, luckily today they get a break from schoolwork because this last week we did vocabulary exercises with the children's dictionary, and most of them made it all the way through the dictionary. And public school don't do that, man.
No.
I'm gonna say public school don't even touch that.
Well, it sucks because my wife is a teacher in my county,
Yeah.
and she teaches the special needs kids. But by just the way she says how they run that school, I don't know how anyone accomplishes anything.
Yeah,
It's more a place now that you just show up and you hang out at for a few hours because you're obligated to be there. That's about it.
Yeah. No, that is exactly it. Of course, I'm in the state of Illinois, which has the highest rate of child predators convicted from school staff.
Hey, everybody's got to be good at something, I guess.
Right. Disgusting. So, and the state education standards are absolutely deplorable. Luckily, a lot of people don't know this about Illinois because Chicago's so loud and bullies the rest of the state into doing what Chicago wants to do, that this is a largely rural state. And so they are very homeschool friendly. I think they're a little too friendly. I think there should be a little bit more, standard testing, even though standard testing is kind of bullshit. But, you got to be able to show progress somehow. I mean, California, a lot of people don't know. California, a very homeschool friendly state.
It's a fucking joke in California.
It is. But the reason why they are homeschool friendly in the state of California is because rural communities. When you've got 10 miles in between you and your neighbor, there's no central school.
Well, I'm kind of on the fence on the whole homeschooling thing because there needs to be a certain amount of social interaction that the kids still needs.
Yep.
But at the same time, though, the schools, at least around here, seem to be they don't teach you to learn anything. They're just teaching you to pass the test.
Correct.
Yeah.
Now this is the objective hard data. Since its inception, the Federal Department of Education during its tenure, every single year its budget has increased and the graduation and literacy rates have decreased.
That's correct.
That is the very definition of a failure.
Yep.
Give it back to the states and let them run it. Period.
Yep. I agree 100%. And
By the way,
you
the
know,
teachers' salaries were more competitive back then
Yeah.
because of that. That
Yep.
freaking teachers union is one of the worst diseases to ever hit education.
Oh, for real. And they'll complain that that 80% of the budget goes towards teachers' paychecks. They'll say that, and then teachers don't get paid enough. But then when you take a look and see where that money's going, it's not going into the teachers' pockets.
That's correct.
It's
They're not
it's
hiring more
going into the
teachers. They're hiring
pockets.
more administrators.
Yep.
So yeah,
There, that hair is much better.
What?
But yeah, no, you're absolutely correct, and I believe in good. I believe in good oversight. I believe in oversight and accountability, and whatnot. But that's not what we're getting. We're not getting oversight and accountability. We're getting administrative bloat and
mandated compliance with agendas.
Yeah,
that make no sense.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's absolute trash.
Mm-hmm.
What we're getting, and I want my money back. I don't want to. I don't want to have to homeschool my kids. I would love to just be able to say, you know, the public school is great. That I could send my kids to the local school, and I mean, their friends, all their friends. And I agree with you, Doc. You know, kids need social interaction. They need to understand how to operate within their society, and so that's why, you know, I'm friends with a lot of parents, and we get our kids to play together. We let my kids, you know, make their own friends and make their own
back
mistakes.
in the day, I know this is going to sound heretical,
right?
It's going to sound like the most radical thing you've ever heard in your life, but you could have homeschooled your kids, and they would have been pro-social because you took them to church every Sunday.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. No, you're absolutely correct in that regard as well. You know, you got to find your social groups. You got to find all that stuff, and the you know, and my kids are ahead of their peers in terms of practical
sure they
applicability.
are.
Like
So,
my kids,
you know, they'll talk
my
about
kids can use, my kids can actually apply and practically use that which they learn. Their friends, they retain nothing. They have no interest in academics.
Yeah, elementary school kids today are literally just waiting for recess and lunch. That's it.
Yeah.
All they have to do is show up.
So, like back, you know, they talk about these schools in poverty neighborhoods. My dad was an educator, and this was again back before the federal took over. So there was always competitive contracts being offered, and because my dad was very good, we were always moving every year to the next bigger contract. You know,
right?
And one year he got hired by this little podunk town down in deep South Georgia. It was an 80% African-American community. And when I went there, every Monday this was third grade. Every Monday there were 50 vocabulary words on the board. Write them down, look them up, know them. You'll be tested on Friday.
Yeah, you were
Heck yeah.
to learn things then.
Yeah, no, and the thing is that, you know, my kids they pass their tests. Like we go through the state certified or state or federal certified programs. I absolutely love those things because they're great resources, and those because their income depends, right? They all cost money, and I mean, they're cheap, but they ain't cheap. You know what I'm saying? But there's a high degree of, dang it.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's a high degree of competition amongst those companies
because it's capitalism, baby.
Yep. and their
if it don't
prices are
work,
competitive.
Yeah, if it don't work, it don't succeed. It don't get no
Their
money.
results are competitive.
Yep.
And this is what I like to see, because we've over the years we have changed which company we roll with several times, and
Right.
sometimes we go back to a company that we previously used because the results of one company kind of went down.
Yeah.
You know, some get better, all that other fun stuff. But yeah, now it gets silly sometimes with how that works. And there's, I don't know, man. Sometimes like I get very, very frustrated with how things operate,
Mm-hmm.
because if I didn't have to, if I didn't have to teach from home, that would be ideal. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Um,
I do.
so it's
I
it
just
would
keep going
be
back
great.
to, I
Yeah.
go back to this thing about you need more money to make better schools. A chalkboard in a building and a box of chalk was all our teachers needed.
You need it is yeah, and that I find to be just a bogus argument. Oh, you need more money to teach better, and it's like, no,
Correct.
you don't.
No, you need to
You
spend the
need-
money on actual education.
Yes, you need to buy educational materials that are accurate, that are that actually have factual information in it. Like one of the I can tell you multiple times that I've purchased educational materials that the, the the stuff that we got was like garbage.
Uh-huh.
I was like, this is not true. You know, this information right here is not true.
Well, now let me ask you, Tank, are they do they include civics, or are they still doing social studies?
Dude, they don't do civics. They do social studies.
Yeah, see.
And I teach my kids civics.
Mm-hmm.
And right now we're at the point where with some of them we're going over the Constitution.
What's up, RJ William?
What's up, RJ? Yo, what's up?
RJ has call sign Orion, currently funding over on Fund My Comic. You should totally toss him a wrench so he can link his stuff.
I just did. And remember, everybody who just got a wrench, with great wrench comes great responsibilitros.
Hmm? Good luck spelling that one.
That's my shtick. You know.
The loss of civics as a mandatory course in elementary school, where it belongs, and then throughout education. Like for us, it was, let's see, fifth grade was civics, and then in 7th, 8th, and 9th grade you could take political science.
Yeah,
and it was not opinion based or this side or that side. It was just, here's how government works.
Yep.
And at the junior high school level, it was 1 year, it was local government, then state government the next year, and then federal government the year after that, so that you had a thorough understanding of how your freaking country works. Now you take that away, and what do you get? Look at society
we have now.
Yeah, look at what you got in society now. People who think communism is a good thing.
Yeah. No, for real. Communism is absolute garbage, and it always eventually ends up in an oligarchy that's more oppressive to the bourgeoisie than what was there before. So there's your own language defeating your own argument. Suck it, commies.
Yes, pick one and suck it, commie.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I tend to believe not only the biblical viewpoint that it'll get worse before it gets better, but there's also, if you're not a Christian, if you're not a person of faith, fine. Entropy is a thing. All things, all means all, and that's all that all means, proceed from order to chaos. Things fall apart given enough time.
Yeah.
If you don't refresh your liberty and your freedom from time to time, you're just going to lose it over time.
Yeah. No, I absolutely agree. Here we go. See a little bit of kaboonification, getting these guys worked in to their environments. We're getting a little better. We're getting there. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there.
Yeah, next step needs to be to break up the tangent behind her hair.
Oh, I kind of see that on her left
yeah,
side.
now I can't unsee it.
Yeah, we need to pull the explosion up and to the right a little bit, the one that's happening over there to the left, and then just draw her hair in a little bit more, overlapping it, and you're good.
Yeah, actually, I'm going to go ahead and grab the larger.
John wants to know, is that a bird tank in the upper right? Yes, it is.
It is. It's a chicken. I was told to insert some comedic elements here and there. If that would be a bonus. Oh, come on. Autosave. Go autosave.
You know you're doing good work when you get so far ahead of clip that it has to give you the little spinning wheel of death.
Yeah, I've also got a lot of stuff open here. I've got this Skeletor that I did as just kind of like a little exercise. And of course, I've got some Neon Revenant artwork that was commissioned by King League. This one's done by the top Dragon Ball artist, the guy who draws the comics, not the original creator, but yeah, the guy who, because the original creator, he passed away, but even long before then, he didn't have to work another day in his life. And then we got some Jeff Lastly. I forget who did this one. I gotta ask King.
Oh, Jeff. Jeff is good, man. That guy.
I love it. And this one's I think Ariel, something like that. Aural. I forget the name of the person. They draw really cool 40K characters.
Yeah, I don't recognize the style. So,
but some cool stuff over there, because here on the 1st, it's my priority. I will be drawing. There will be some scalpels here. I'll be putting out a weekly page. We'll be putting out a weekly page coming out towards the end of September. Just because I promised everybody something this year. And right. I didn't meet my deadline for Apex Predator. It's 72 pages, folks. It's a big one. But it's a hell of a story. So, and I don't want to. I thought about cutting it down. I thought of chopping it up. I came up with a whole bunch of different solutions that turned out to not be solutions, because it's I could do that, but then it's not as good.
Mm-hmm.
And no, all y'all deserve better than that. So, that being the case, I want to have. I want it to be good. I want it to be good. So here we're going to call this Cinders B. Yep. Okay. Cool. I'm going to grab my Cinder tool again. I do enjoy that one.
I got to go make another pot of coffee. I'll be right back.
And I'm just going to kind of layer in these cinders a little bit more.
It looks a lot. Well, looks like she's more in the foreground now that you tweaked that one tangent on her hair.
Thank you for pointing that out. I knew something was wrong, but sometimes you get so deep into the reads, that don't really get to see it and appreciate it. That you're so deep into the reads. All right, we're going to call this next one Cinders C. I'm gonna count when I'm done with this. I'm counting up all the layers because I normally don't work with so many layers. I normally just kind of I'm a one layer guy. You know what I mean?
I've dabbled with digital art, but yeah, layers is one reason why I haven't really screwed around with it too much. I've dabbled, but that's about it.
I mean, I've been doing digital art since the days when Photoshop had competition with Corel Draw, and that I know that dates myself. That's like late 80s, early 90s. Yeah. Okay. So let me tab out and take a look and see what that looks like because it's reversed. It's reversed on the clips on the studio here. Oh, James took off. I missed him. Oh, dang it.
Yeah, I think he stepped out when you were gone.
Word.
If he hasn't slept like he said, and I don't blame him.
What's up, Scarlett? Hey, good to see you. That's right. Rights are like muscles. If you don't flex them, you lose them. And it's true. It's true. And the greatest way you can do that is to primary them. That's right. It's fried chicken.
It's about to be roasted here in a minute.
That's right. All right.
I just hope they have some Bojangles seasoning, or else that chicken's bland.
Oh, let's see here. I'm gonna put some more as I'm seeing stuff. So I'm moving forward on this. We're gonna go right behind her, and we're gonna add a new cinders. All this cinders. I think I want E. Okay.
Good God Almighty!
What now?
Oh, was that out loud? Sorry.
Maybe. Okay. Get some of that. Just a little bit. Kind of break up some empty space there, even though that's largely going to get covered up with additional publishing information, all that other fun stuff.
Hey, good God, y'all. Hey, can I be nitpicky, Tank?
Please.
Are you sure?
Yeah, please, dude. It just makes it better.
Okay, dude that's hiding in the cubby there.
Yeah.
With a pistol.
Yes.
His hat should be blowing off in the other direction, like ahead of.
You know, you're absolutely right. I can cheat that too.
Okay, and one more.
Yeah.
Her hair should be blowing across her face from right to left.
It should.
However, Colin,
yeah.
I told you it was nitpicky.
No, you're good. It should. And I do want to do some adjustments to the hair. I wanted it kind of like, I don't know, almost like she's removed from the scene, but she's in the scene. Like I Hollywooded her up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to do a lot of it. Like I would just, but
like
since you, I mean, basically you've got her hair rendered final, so it's fine. But maybe just have a few sprigs,
a little more wildness,
in the hair.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
You don't necessarily need to reshape it. I get what you're saying. She's not being affected as much by what's happening.
Right. It's a little Hollywooded up.
Yeah.
You know, a little silly, but I agree.
And then there's one other thing.
What's that?
The Nazi with the baton or the katana, whatever it is, that's flying across.
Oh yeah.
In the middle. Just have his hand open and his baton out of his hand. he'd have dropped it in that explosion. Is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, no, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
And then I'm going to shut up because I'm sorry I said anything. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. I need to find him. I noticed something, and then grab the explosion layer on top of him. Reduce the size of my eraser here, because sword is being deleted. But yeah, that's a major rework.
Yeah, don't even worry about it because it's a minor thing. I would just do the hat and just a little tweak on the hair, and you're good.
Because I have spent a lot of time on this already.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. So we're gonna come in here and we're gonna grab this
There you go.
and we're gonna put it on the other side of his head, and then I can adjust it from there.
There you go.
So let's see here. We're going to cut and paste. And then we're going to hit the transform, flip it. Cheating.
Hey, if you're not cheating, you're not trying.
That's right.
I mean, just look, go ahead and pull it. Rotate it counterclockwise a little bit more. Pull it to the left and draw in the rest of the hat. Like it's off the head. There you go. There you go.
Out right there, you think?
Yep. Now you're cooking with Crisco.
Okay. And then I'm going to cheat even further and use that as a base.
Yeah, easy.
And I'll
fix.
adjust fire from that.
Easy fix. There you go. Booyah!
Cheating. There is no cheating in commercial art. There are only results.
Yep.
Don says, grab it, pull it, smack it, flip it, rub it down. That was that game. Bop it, pull it, twist it.
Yeah. Pardon me. Good old fashioned
Zoom out. Let's
commercial art cheating.
Yep.
Yeah, it's much better.
Much better.
All right, I'll go in and fix up Mr. Suit here. And we're going to do a little pulling and whatnot. And then I'm going to come in and...
Not Cisco, Crisco, Tim Olson. Come on now.
Yeah. And I want to thank everybody out there for joining us today. Make sure you either like or dislike, and but please share this out. If you want to ridicule me, the more the merrier. You know what I'm saying? The more the merrier. Okay. A little bit of sheen here. Put that in there. Grab that color. Paint it down underneath. Most of this is in shadow anyways.
Right.
They are background elements even to the game itself. So I didn't... Artistically, I kind of made the decision to put them so. But, you know, once this is all done, I'm going to run it past Chris and tell him to give me the business. Because it doesn't matter if I spent too much time on this. If it's not the result that was wanted, then it's not a product. You know?
Right.
So if I have not delivered,
I
have not delivered.
I've done a good bit of work for Chris, and he's very easy to please, but at the same time, you know, I poke him enough to where he'll finally go, well, yeah, okay, maybe you can change this, that, or the other. Because I really want to, because he's such a nice guy, you want to come through for him.
Yeah. And he makes fantastic. He makes fantastic products.
Yes,
he really
does. Yes, he does.
Like, everybody out there in TV land, if you have not played a Laughing Rogue game, you're missing out.
Yeah, I have a stack of them. I have a stack of his games.
You're missing out, dude. Even the guy who makes the music here, Liam Legion Zero Music, he has he owns a copy of Slaughterville, and he loves it. He loves Laughing Rogue games.
Yeah, I think we've got Slaughterville, Gone Hunting, and I forget what the other one is, but there's a third one. Maybe Metal Gods.
You do so many good games, and dude, games are.
Manticore, what's up, brother?
There's a Manticore out there. What?
He's hurling insults at us. He just busted in the door talking about gentlemen and shit.
Oh man, come on.
Where?
Dude. Yeah, right. You take that back.
Manticore, I was talking about you yesterday backstage with Tanner and Christy. I haven't seen Manticore in forever, man.
I see him over on Risey's playing the Fortnites.
Okay, all right.
And Manticore's been playing the Fortnites over on his channel. I seen him do it. I seen it with my own two eyes.
You seen
Yep.
it?
Manticore is a class act. Good guy.
Yeah, for real. Kind of stretch that one out a little bit. I mean, I know that boobs aren't even, but you know, a little more symmetry is appreciated.
Yeah, maybe a highlight on her left side.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm coming in with to do some highlights here.
Yeah.
Right now.
But yeah, she looks good. I got one more little critique.
Go for it.
Little tiny.
Do it.
Scroll down just a little bit on the image.
This is the full image. What do you mean?
Okay, all right. So her left, our right thigh is convex. It should be concave. Or if I said that backwards, whatever it is right now, it needs to be the other.
It's concave and needs to be convex. Okay, yeah, I'll fix that.
Yeah.
I will.
A little coive. She got to have a little coive going on there.
Mm-hmm.
And I would even bring the thigh out to the edge of the dress because it's a tight red dress.
Right. Yeah. No, I was thinking the same thing.
There you go.
I was thinking the same thing.
You
Oh,
the
come
man.
on, autosave. Let's go. I mean, I love you, autosave. Don't get me wrong, but
Right.
sometimes, you know, when you're in the middle of a workflow and the autosave kicks in,
I know.
and you're just like, dude, there's an appropriate time to do this, and now is not it. There we go. Okay, now I can apply. Let's go ahead and apply a mesh transformation to this. And
that's where you leave me behind. I don't know how to do this shit.
Yeah, see, my background is in commercial art, so
I got you.
where, like I said, you know, I've been using commercial art programs since Photoshop was competing with Corel. You know.
There you go.
And
I think you got it. Let's look.
Go ahead and get rid of our marching ants.
Yep.
I think that's much better.
Bravo.
Yeah.
Bravo.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta get in there and.
I like that you added the debris in the explosion too.
Oh, thank you.
A little flecks of dirt and whatever just exploded.
It does add a nice taste of chaos.
Don says he's struggling with something unique. He says, "Fuck, trying to draw a heavily mustached dude chomping a cigar. Can't figure out the mustache going around it. Just gave it up for now. Figured out later." Yeah. Sometimes it's the weirdest things that'll get you.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to step away and come back to it.
That was me when I was working on my book. I wrote it out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this all makes sense. I like it. And then it comes time to actually do the work and draw the shit out. You're like, how many? I don't know. I lost track of how many times. I'm like, how am I going to do this?
Yes. That's when the artist you hates the writer you.
Yes. It's like, I know what it looks like to punch somebody in the face, but how am I going to draw somebody getting punched in the face in a dynamic way so that it looks interesting, and still authentic at the same time? You're like,
right.
Dude, for real. Like, I use a lot of martial arts with the Scalpel Zero stories. And sometimes finding the right angles can be a little rough.
Yes, indeed.
Although I have to say, like, a good Tony Wong comic will help with that, because Tony Wong does all the kung fu comics and stuff like that, and that is their specialty is that kind of action. A lot of people like to go check out this manga and that manga. I'm like, yeah, they're good with the action scenes. They do communicate a lot of energy, but outside of the Street Fighter Alpha manga, the composition of the fight scenes are kind of weak.
Yeah,
they're real basic. It's a lot of flash, not a lot of substance. But the Street Fighter 3 manga, like, dude, that is possibly like the best fight comic I've ever read. The story and the plot are good, whatever. I find myself on a reread of that just skipping ahead to the fight scenes.
Yeah, I think one of the places a lot of upcoming artists fall down is they can do the action scenes because that's fun, but then their non-action scenes tend to be very static. And I mean,
yeah,
they could learn from Frazetta. A character standing still can still look like it's in motion.
It still needs to be dynamic.
Yes, and faces should be expressive, not just generic.
The faces, hands, body language in general.
Right, exactly.
Well, I gotta hide myself real quick because I don't know what I'm looking at over here, and I don't want to reveal anything I'm not supposed to. Yep.
Oh, come on. We won't tell anybody.
The Don is agreeing with us. Ginger, he says, artist me fucking detests writer me. He's such an asshole. Expecting me to draw all this weird shit. Dude, I've done it to myself. I'm like, what was I thinking?
Right. Not for real.
My least favorite thing to draw in the world is man-made things, cars, buildings, whatever. And so what do? Splash page overlooking a cityscape from a 3/4 down view, blah, 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 blah. And then what was I thinking? What went wrong in my head to make me think this was a good idea? But you do what you got to do.
I remember I had a test script I was doing off of a friend's work a few years ago, and I believe it was something that was either referencing Times Square or something that just looked like it. But that was me. I was like, how the fuck am I gonna try to pull this off?
I guess I shouldn't have slept through the drafting classes, is what I'm saying to you, because I am not a draftsman. When I was first starting out, I was doing portraiture and landscapes. Well, all that's organic. That inorganic stuff is what will trip me up.
Yeah, I don't know. I love all sorts of stuff, and I've done it like a ton of different types of. I get funky with the cheese whiz when it comes to art, and like I love getting outside of my comfort zone, like for real.
I don't. My comfort zone is comfortable, Tank.
I live 103 to 105% outside of my comfort zone. That's my happy place. That's funny enough.
We're meant to be broken.
That's right. My comfort zone is outside of my comfort zone.
They told me to
highly
think outside the box. I ate the box.
yeah.
I was hungry.
No, like one of the things that I'll do is I'll play I'll play like an MMO game, and I'll see how quickly I can just beat it. How quickly can I get to end game? Like how badly can I cheese this game? You know, when does the real grind start? Because grind is in a game is a sign that the developers don't know what to do, and it's a lot of sometimes it's a lot of fun. Sometimes I don't even make it that far because I'm just like, dude, this game just sucks. play like 15 minutes of it. I'll give a game a good hour. Sometimes, most times, sometimes, but still, sometimes it just sucks. All right, let's see here. I'm looking for something. I don't remember what it is. And what scares me is I think it was important.
Oops.
Right. What was I going to do next? Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, boy. All right, let's see here. Got to check things real quick. Everybody out there, let me go double check and make sure that everything is running smoothly across the things. We've got 25 people watching over on X. Thank you very much. Come on over to the YouTube and say hello. And let's see here. We got a handful of people in the chat right now. 6 people in the chat. And yeah. Okay. So next on this. Now, normally at this point, this is where I step back, shut the thing down. I work on something else for a little bit so I come back to this with a fresh eye. Uh-oh. That didn't just shut down my program.
Don't do that.
Yeah. No, we don't want to do that. Oh, okay. It's just eating up a lot of... Uh-oh. What did I just do? Uh-oh.
I hope you hit the save button first.
I hit the save button, and that's what I did. I pressed Control S and crashed my program. Dude, my one complaint about Clip Studio, your memory management sucks. Like, it's garbage. It is garbage tier memory management. I think, what is it? It'll only let me use 32 gigs of system memory. And I've got 64 gigs on this system. So, like, for real, Clip Studio, and I know that I heard that they fixed it with Clip Studio 2, but Clip Studio 2 is rentalware. You can't purchase that. And eat an asshole.
No, I bought the lifetime subscription. I said I only want to pay for this shit once. I don't ever want to get another fucking bill. So I paid for the whole shooting match. I get the updates, all of it. Yeah, I got for Clip Studio 2? Whatever, Clip Studio Pro.
Okay, yeah, because I've got Clip Studio Paint EX, which has like all the animation stuff. It's like it's the ultimate full edition of the original software. Now Clip Studio 2, which is that's the one that they're still developing, right? Because they pretty much stopped development on Clip Studio Paint version 1. But Clip Studio 2 is subscriptionware, like Adobe.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not interested. I don't rent my software.
What I wish they would do is, so I do the art in Clip Studio, but if I'm going to do lettering, I use Photoshop. But then, I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. Logos, lettering, graphics, Photoshop. Lettering is Clip Studio.
Yeah, I'll use.
They just have better tools. Like, think about how you got to do a drop shadow in Clip. Duplicate the layer, black out that layer, then position it where you want it. instead of just going in Photoshop to layer effect, drop shadow, boom, done.
Right, but then you got to remember to bake that in if you're going to transfer that to another program. You got to bake in the effects. I stopped using Photoshop a while ago. I use GIMP instead of Photoshop.
Yes, see, I'm too old to learn yet another software.
Oh, see, that's the beauty of GIMP, is that it works like older versions of Photoshop.
I'll have to take your word for it. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I really don't have much interest. This is how my imagination works, so I'm gonna keep doing it this way.
Right. No, I can dig it. I can dig it. I'm looking for a fingertip. There we go.
Is I did a when I was working on that Flesh Eaters book that I did,
Mm-hmm.
I had come up with what I thought was a more dynamic cover, and the customer wanted just like close up of two of the main characters' faces, well shadowed and all that, like the like one of the Queen albums where all you saw was just their faces that are in deep shadow.
Right.
And I came up with this cool, what I thought was a cool cover idea. They wanted the other one, so now I tinkering on the one that I liked better, just so I can see if how it's going to work out. But on the computer, be like, takes all the fun out of it for me.
Right. I'll be right back, gentlemen.
Yeah, no, I feel that. I feel that. I always prefer to work analog, but my analog studio is down, and it's going to cost a lot of money to get it back up and running. Analog art supplies ain't cheap.
Nope. Oh, I'm only allowed in art stores with an allowance.
I can dig on that, man. I can dig on that.
I'm like, honey, it's my money. I worked for it. I don't give a shit.
yeah, no, it's all right. So I got to do layers of paper layers of papers and layers. Where am I going to put those layers of paper? I think I will put them right ahead of that. All this. Yeah, come on, there we go. Papers, hey. Oof.
Anyone's watching.
I'm getting closer to being done. Which makes me happy.
Oh, happy's good.
Is that the wrong? Am I in the wrong? Oh, there it is.
Probably.
True. Actually, we're going to move that warmer.
Tank.
What's up?
I so desperately want to screw around with your drawing. Can you send me the clip file?
Yeah.
Just
please.
You'll have to do a Dropbox because it's going to be too big. I mean, not Dropbox, Google Drive.
Yeah, I'll do a Google Drive link.
I appreciate it. I just want to play with it because you did some really good stuff there, and I want to.
That's high praise, dude. I'm always nervous about doing any kind of painting in front of you because.
Oh, get out of here with that.
Hey, no, I'm dead serious here, though. You know, hey, skill recognizes skill, and I ain't got that skill, so I just got no choice but to recognize skill.
So one of these days, I would have got John Diller talked into it. If we can work it out, we're going to go. And of course, by go, I mean, you guys would come here and we're going to go do some plein air painting. Easels and canvases and paintbrushes out in the wild.
Oh, dude. I would love to do that.
Oh, it's a blast, man.
I would love to do that. And just get kind of funky with it. Yeah, that's right. Get funky with it. I get funky with things. Funky.
The main adjustment painters have to make when they do plein air is speed. You got to paint fast.
Right?
because the light will change on you. You have the same light for about 30 to 40 minutes. And a lot of the people in the fine art community here, they'll go do plein air, and because of the time change, they bring a small canvas. And I said, why do you do that? Bring a regular canvas and use a bigger brush.
Don't half-ass it. For real. No, I've considered doing that because I do have the town where I live in. It's got some significant history and it's got some really nice landmarks. And I'm inclined to go have fun with that. You know what I mean?
Right. So
I hate that.
let me take this back up here.
I kind of feel like that just makes it too busy. I think it's busy enough. I don't want it to get too busy. See, I've hit that point.
Can I share?
I've hit that point. Oh, yeah. Let me, give me a second here.
No rush at all. No rush.
And boop, add that. Look at that, dude.
So this is a plein air, and I had to paint this one in 40 minutes. It's a 16 by 20, and I bring this one up because I just sold it and I have it out. So I always take a fresh photo before I ship it out.
Later, Don. Hey, say give our love to Mama Donna.
All right, see you, Don.
See you later, man.
But that's the kind of stuff I like to paint. I mean, the fact that the little bridges in there is just happenstance. If I could get away with excluding it, I would.
I can dig it. Dude, that's gorgeous, dude.
That's the fun stuff. The fun stuff.
What was I doing? I was doing something, and I'm sure it was important. Couldn't have been that important.
It's always important.
Oh yeah, that's what I was doing. I was going to grab that yellow, that golden yellowish, that light golden yellow, and I was going to do some shenanigans with layers. Because that's what I was going to do. Going to do some shenanigans with layers and play with some highlights.
I love your composition there, dude, man.
Oh, thank you. It's funny. This is something I've been wanting to bring up a little bit more. Every artist has their strength, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got some people that are colorists. You got some people who are pencilers. You got inkers. Right. And of course, everybody wants to draw their own art.
Right.
But when it comes to making, readers happy, to making customers happy and whatnot, it's go with your strength and don't be afraid to be part of a team.
Mm-hmm.
And I see some folks out there that just insist that they be the entire team. And I'm like, dude, you're doing yourself a disservice.
Well, I mean, that does come down to money sometimes, though. It's what can you afford? Well,
sometimes often it does. But look, there's communities of people out here, and you can, if you really want to save some money, just type out an agreement, right? Go to a legal office that specializes in contract law and say, hey, turn this into ironclad, friendly legalese. And the person who runs the play, who runs the office, will have some Juris Doctorate, right? Do all the hard work on that. It'll only cost you a few $100. And then, you know what? Just profit share and have that agreement be a solid agreement to profit share. So if you make money, you make money. If not, F it. So, and that also will motivate people working on it to really bring their best foot forward.
Well, that's
And
kind of
let
one
the
of the
product
things.
sing on its own merits. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say that's one of the things I'm working on right now is, you know, I got picked up for my novels, for my prose, by a legit publisher, and they want me focusing on writing. I'm working on the 3rd book right now, and I've already got a sketch for the 4th one in my brain. So that means that my next graphic novel that I was working on, you know, I was 12 pages deep in when that happened. So
Right.
I've been publicly saying, you know, I'm looking for somebody with a similar aesthetic to mine who's willing to work for the back end up to and including $0 because it might just barely fund enough for production.
Right.
But if there's any profit, I'm willing to do a 2/3 split. You get 2/3, I get 1/3 because I'm the writer. And
Which is great.
I've had one person respond that they're interested, but you know, it's kind of for them, it's a back burner because they got other shit going. Cool, I get that. But I liked being able to at least have the idea that it's possible to collaborate that way.
Yeah. I think a lot of creators out there would benefit from that kind of mentality instead of the ego greed mentality that is rampant.
Yeah.
Right now, I mean, there are very few people out there that can pay a
$200 a page. Come on,
full professional rate.
right?
Like, I mean, of course, you know, of course, his the rates that he pays are top secret, and he swears everybody to secrecy.
Right.
But people who work for Ethan Van Sciver never complain about what they're getting paid. They're always like, dude, he pays good, man. No, I'm getting a great rate. And that's universal. I've not heard one complaint. And I'm like, I'm glad to hear that. That makes me so happy because there are companies out there and there are production studios out there that just pay garbage.
Right.
And
that's probably the biggest reason why I no longer care about trying to work for Marvel or DC anymore.
Yeah, they just pay trash.
Yeah,
I mean, I understand how the royalties work and all that stuff. You have limited control of that. But if you're not even going to pay me a living wage, come on, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would rather work on my own book where I have complete creative control. You know, like I said, normally I draw my own as well. But there's only so many hours in the day.
Yeah.
Like I should be writing right now. But I'm
not. My son is in the background and he is doing his chore of taking care of the animal. And I had to get his attention to properly close my dang door, dang it. No, I give him a hard time, but he's a rock star. He's a rock star, man. You know, I like I tell all of my kids, you know, I have a philosophy of you know, teenage years should be like a military boot camp or basic training, wherein not that it should be cruel and unusual, because you know I'm not getting you ready to go to war. I'll leave that to the military, but I will push you hard so that way when you step out into the real world, you have a job outside of the home, you're properly prepared. Like this is easy by comparison. Yeah. And
every time I do
really
that, I get called an asshole, and I get in trouble.
Hey, man, my wife does the same thing to me, and I'm like, you know what? You can be good cop. I'll let you be good cop, but I'm gonna work them hard. And you know what? They can spend their young adult years hating on me, like one of my daughters did. Like she did. She genuinely hated me, but she was successful. And then later, you know, now she's a little older. She was like, you know what, Dad? I'm sorry, you know, blah, blah, blah. I'm sorry that I was so mean and all this other stuff. And I now see that what you did actually set me up has really helped me out. And I'm like, don't worry about it. I knew you'd come around.
Yeah.
But I don't. It's look. I'm not here. I'm not here to pine for your affection.
Mm-hmm.
As a
Yeah,
parent,
we're
my
not
job.
necessarily here to be their friends. We're here to try and
Yeah.
make responsible, productive members of society.
Correct.
Yeah, exactly. And I was like, look, it's. I was like, and this is another thing I tell my kids. I'm like, look, I am your friend, but I am not your peer. And that is to teach you
My God, yeah.
how you can, you can get along with your superiors.
Mm-hmm.
And you can be pally pal and stuff like that. But when it comes down to it, you have to drop the friendship and do what the heck you've been told to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, even with my 30-year-old, we got into it 2 Christmases ago, but he thought he was going to talk to me any old kind of way. And I said, we are not peers.
Yeah.
I don't care how old you get. And he goes, well, respect isn't just given, it's earned. I said, from strangers. With family, you respect automatically. And by the way, if I haven't earned it, then you've never met anyone who has.
Yeah. Respect the rank, not the person.
Mm-hmm.
And that's another thing I tell my kids: respect the rank. Doesn't matter if you're angry at me or blah blah blah.
You don't have to like me; just do what I said, and
I got the seniority.
Okay.
That's right. That's right.
All right. Tossing in, just cleaning up the debris, detritus a little bit, detritus.
I like detritus.
Yeah, cleaning up a little bit.
I like the word detritus. It's fun to say. Say it with me, detritus.
Detritus.
Very carefully.
Detritus. Yeah, just clean it up a little bit.
Did we put the chat to sleep? What went wrong?
Dude, they took off on us, man. They're gone.
Popping. Now they're just crickets.
They're gone. Hold on, I'm gonna go check.
I'm gonna
go check my YouTubes.
Are you there?
Check my YouTubes. Check my. See, Elliot Rodriguez is live right now. That's where some of them went.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
Son of a gun.
He's live. We're streaming on top of him. Madness went live. Madness is live.
What are they doing?
That's a good question. I'm gonna go check it out. Gaming with Chris Brown, Path of the Pale Rider.
Yeah, there it is.
Yep.
Actually, I'm going to go too. I need to get out here and finish the yard. But fortunately, I did all the hard shit yesterday. Today, it's just get on the John Deere and run over everything.
And I think it's a good stepping off point right here. So
all
let's
right.
go ahead and do the rounds. Mr. Evil Ginger, John Epple, the man, the myth, the legend. Where can everybody find you?
I am on Seclusion Studios on X under my name, John Epple, on Facebook, and then Seclusion Studios on Instagram as well. And then I can be found on Saturdays on the studio live stream, Wednesday with Omer Glitch on the Hump Day Show. And then Tuesday, I've been doing topic lists pretty regularly.
Oh, awesome.
This is that pinup idea I was telling you about. I need to add the details for the. It's another zombie book, but this kind of a rough idea of the layout I was telling you about.
Look at that.
Would make for a more interesting cover for the book.
Heck yeah,
I like it.
I love it.
I think a cover should be one of those things where it should pique your curiosity. Like, oh man, I have to pick that book up just so I can see what's inside.
Yeah.
The cover should, I strictly subscribe to the philosophy that your cover is your first line of advertising, and should give you it should tease the story within. All right, Mr. Blaylock.
John, I just followed you over on X, by the way.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm Doc Blaylock. I'm a writer and artist. Currently working on the Jake Bishop stuff. The novel For a Damn Dirty Thing is going to be released hopefully in the next few days through Edgeweaver Books, but it's still available over on Fund My Comic. The novella over there, by the way, only 15 copies left of the original that has interior sketches by some of the people you know here in the community. The one from Edgeweaver will not have those, so last chance to get them. Other than that, you can tune in Wednesdays at 1 p.m. to Flip City Magazine to catch Doc's Coffee Shop. That's every Wednesday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Beautiful, beautiful, and of course, I am your hostess, your host with the most. I don't know. I'm just talking out my ass here. You know what? Here's some dancing waifu. Some overly sized booba to help you upon your way. Make sure you go check out Madness Entertainment Group right now. They've got Chris Brown, of course, the guy that I was just working on that picture for. They're doing live playtesting. From what I understand, that is live playtesting of a tabletop RPG for Path of the Pale Rider, which is a book series that is also out in the crowdfunding land. I think that's over on Kickstarter, if I remember correctly. But go check them out. Go show some love. Drop some fire emojis down in the chat to let them know that you went over there from here. That was easy for you to say. Yeah. Okay. And that we want a good old fashioned flame war. Anyway, that's why we dropped the fire emojis, right? And
in the words of both Tank Ferret and Joe Biden,
all right, everybody, have yourself a great one, and until next time, stay magnificent. Oh yeah, one last thing, I'll be over on Christian Zaffo's channel here at 4:30 Eastern for the weekly drawing challenge. He spins the wheel of doom, which I actually where do I save that? Where do I hide these? I hide stuff from myself. That's how I got the nickname Ferret, by the way. It was one of the nicknames. It's like I hide stuff from myself. Then I get all super excited when I find it. And on top of that, I bite. I play rough, physically, mentally, socially. I'm a bit of an asshole. Let's see here.
We get along so well,
right? That and our appreciation for the fine flavors of crayons.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. Here we go. I got it loading in. Come on, go. There we go. So this is from last week when the wheel was spun twice and it was perfect 10, and Rob Liefeld is what came up. And I was in the middle of painting practice. I'm like, I can't break stride. I got to keep on with what I'm working on so I can get this done quickly. So I got to knock this out in about an hour. And we'll see what happens this week. I'll definitely post it. So follow me on X over at Spare Tank. And don't forget to sign up for Neon Revenant today. Link in the description. Thank you, everybody out there in TV land. And I will see you next time.
Don't forget to send me that file, Tank.
Yeah, I'll send it right to you.
All right. Appreciate it.
Okay, bye.
Bye.